Hey kid, do you want $10 to throw this food away?
Yes. Thank you.
Hey kid, if I gave you $10, would you throw this food away? Hey kid, for $10, would you want to throw the food away or would you keep it? Keep it? And why would you keep it?
Because mom haven't eaten all day, only a juice
Oh, okay. Well, where's your mom?
all day.
Okay, let's go talk to her. Hi, excuse me, is this your daughter?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hi. Well, I actually ran into her and I had asked her if she wanted either $10 or to either throw the food or actually keep it, and she chose to keep it. And I was just wondering, after she told me that you guys apparently haven't, eaten in like a day or two, would it be okay if I actually got to know you both?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, well, first off, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Marta. This is my daughter.
Oh, Martha, nice to meet you. So just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, we haven't been able to keep up a lot with, our costs. So we have snacks here that we're selling. If you want to buy some, this is all we have, but we sell a little bit at a time every week.
Oh, got you. And were you working at the time, or are you working, or no?
No, this is the only way we have to make some money for
Oh, and may I ask, are you married? Are you single? Divorced?
I am married. My husband isn't here with us right now. He got deported a few months back, so.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. We're making by. It's okay.
And well, how long have you been in the here in the U.S.?
I've been here since I grew up here. I've been here for more than 20 years, and my parents moved here with no papers, and I had no papers growing up either. So I wasn't able to go to school after I went to elementary school. But this is what we have, and we'll make do with what we have right now.
So about your husband, so you were saying he got deported, right?
Yes.
And so now, that you're going through this and you're dealing with everything, is it hard to, because I can't relate to this situation, but I'm trying to imagine it. So in a way, can you tell me how you're kind of feeling at the moment?
Well, we're trying to make do with what we have, like I mentioned. We saved up enough money to pay rent for a few months, but it's going by little, and I have to make sure that she goes to school at times, but there's times that I can't even make it to drop her off, and we don't have a vehicle, and we have to walk to school, so it's a little bit difficult for us to get to certain places, but we just have each other, and we have to make sure that we stay strong for when my husband's able to come back.
Yeah, and see, that's actually really amazing of you. You're, I know it's a difficult situation now, and the fact that you're being a very strong woman, the fact that you're doing everything the best you can for your daughter, and what grade is she in, or how old is she?
She's in second grade right now.
Oh, second grade, okay.
She's one of her top in the class. She pays attention really well, and she studies whenever she can, and I like to bring her to the park also so we can get some money and get these snacks home so that she's able to enjoy herself and forget about most of the time that it's just me and her.
And do you do this daily, or do you do this once a week, just whenever she's free, or?
We do this throughout the week.
And well, like about your husband, like I know you've been living here for like already over 20 some years, and I can easily tell like your English is amazing. But why has he tried to like fix like his citizenship or anything?
It costs so much money, and we tried going through a church, and the programs there around $1,000 for just getting his papers done and my papers done. And I don't have papers myself either, so it's hard for me to find a job without a social security number or even an ID. And we stay out of trouble as much as we can. It's just hard to be able to find a job that's able to pay me under the table, and not a lot of people do that anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, that's, yeah, I would imagine it'd be pretty hard. I mean, especially nowadays where, doesn't matter if you try to apply to like a restaurant or, anywhere, they ask you like, oh, do you have ID? Do you have a social? Do you have this? Background checks and stuff like that. And well, like, about your husband, like, so do you miss him? Do you still keep in contact with them?
We miss my husband every day. We haven't been able to talk to him in like 3 months, and he doesn't have a phone number to contact us with. We can't really pay a phone bill, or we also don't have any family here. It's just me and her, and it's just us. We don't have any cousins or siblings or family members that she's ever met, because they're all gone, or they left here, or they got deported as well. And we're struggling to stay here and have no support system, but it's a better education for her at the end of the day. So.
And is she like your only daughter, or do you have like more? Oh, okay,
No,
so she's like the only
her.
one. Oh, okay. And like, does she still have like relatives that like either live here, or just few basically?
It's just us. It's just us trying to make it every day, and we don't have anybody else.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I mean, like, how much money do you make weekly by doing this?
Not much. I mean, we could probably make around $30 to $40 every time we come and sell stuff, but I go to job interviews every single day to different restaurants while she's at school, but nobody wants to hire somebody that doesn't have any papers. So we sell this, and then we buy more to be able to make just a few dollars a day and be able to feed her at least. Is the most important thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course, like, your daughter is always going to be your priority. Like, so you guys are renting, right? Like, is it like a nice apartment at least, or is it just, a little hole in the wall?
It's a little hole in the wall. It's just one bathroom, no bedroom, nothing. It's just
pretty much like the simple.
It's a very simple
yeah.
But it gets us through the day. Like I said, we don't need much aside from each other and some food to be able to keep each other company and get through every single day.
And is it like at least, because you said like you have to like if you don't have a ride, like you sometimes have to like walk to school and stuff like that. Is it like nearby, or is it like a pretty long distance?
It's pretty good 2-3 miles that we have to walk every day.
And is it like safe in a way, or like is it like in a very sketchy like area?
It's very sketchy. I've actually gotten bitten by dogs a few times in my legs. There's a lot of dogs that are just around the neighborhood, and they're a little vicious. So, but it's okay. I can't really get any medical attention, so I do it myself, and I just make sure to clean the wounds, and I pick her up just to make sure that she doesn't get bitten as well. I have been able to get away from situations like that by running away with her, but yeah, that's just the reality of every day. Like
an everyday, type of struggle. And wow, like I did not know that.
Yeah.
So at her school, like as you were saying, she's already like one of like the top 5 students, right?
Yeah,
the top 10.
She's the top of her class.
And I can tell that you're very, very proud of her. And like, does she know like about her dad, or like?
She knows that he's away, but she knows that he'll come back, right? he'll come back soon, and he'll be able to help us again. And she misses her dad a lot too. I know she does.
Oh, I get you. And well, like, is your husband, is he gonna try again? Like, is he, trying to like cross over? But is he gonna do it like, legally or illegally, or?
I'm hoping that he's able to contact my siblings, who are the ones that cross all the time. I haven't been able to speak with my husband, but I know that there is a path that they take that is very special to my family. That's the way that they crossed when they got here. My parents always taught me and always told me the story of how they crossed us through the border, and I was her age when they crossed. And
oh, so you were young, like you were just little. Like, did they ever tell you that, oh yeah, we're just going on a little trip? Or
they always told us that we were always seeking a better life, so they would get us together and just tell us that it was gonna be rough for a few days, but that at the end of the day we were gonna get to a better place. And eventually we did. We went through very tough times of no water through a few days.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, like, was it very tough on you, like, especially at her age,
It was very, very traumatic. It's something that I would never want my daughter to ever experience. We went through desert for 2-3 days with no water and no shade, and I remember I was constantly throwing up from the dehydration, and my dad would just pick me up and keep going. And it was very exhausting, and I could tell in my parents' face, and it stays with me to this day, that they look so distraught every single moment. But the moment that we crossed and we ran through that wall and we ran away from so many other people that were with us, the look on their faces of relief, of just exhaustion, and now it was more about gathering money and getting jobs and being able to provide for us a better life, and they did.
And you're talking about, like, what, 18, 19 years ago?
Yeah.
In a way that, because like you said, like you've already been here for a little bit over 20 years. So I'm assuming when you were that young, it was a while back, right? And then obviously, like, times are a little bit more difficult and a little bit more harsh now, especially because of now, there's a lot going on that, a lot of people might not know. And wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, the economy has definitely gone crazy.
Even crazier, yeah.
And my parents were able to get by with $100 a week, but now that's not the reality. We have to make more than that to be able to at least provide enough food. The stores don't give you a lot of money now, and we don't make a lot of money, but we. And
you can't even qualify for programs either, right?
I have no papers.
As we were talking about, you also, like, mentioned, like, your family, like your parents. Like, are they? I know you say you don't really have the relatives here, but, like, are they still alive, or are they still over there?
No, my parents have been gone for a while, and it's just us. We miss my parents a lot. She got to meet a little bit of her grandpa, but.
Are you okay? Like, I know you're crying, and I don't want to make you cry or emotional.
Okay, we're all just trying to get by, and we're gonna be okay.
See, so the reason why I've been basically asking you a lot of questions and trying to get to know you is because, well, what I do for a living is I actually do a social experiment. And well, your daughter was so nice and she was so lovely, and not only that, but she, I noticed her values. Like, trust me, a lot of kids just get the money and just throw the food away, and they just wander off like if nothing ever happened. And she was the only one that's like, no, I'd keep the $10, but I would also keep the food. And it got my attention because I'm like, okay, well, like, what's her story? Like, where does a kid this young have so much value, And now that I met you, it's like, wow, like this is such an amazing story, and the struggles that you've been going through. And so what I do, like I said, is I do social experiments where I go around and I pretty much do like a little test, I guess you can say. But of course, you are a very nice person. You are a very strong working person too. And you know, you're doing everything for your daughter. You're providing as much as you can for her and trying to give her like a better life, you know. And so for great people, I'm sure you've heard the saying, good people have good things coming. And well, I have a gift for you. Maybe it's from your husband, or maybe it's a sign from the above. But I got you more food.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you. She hasn't eaten in a while. But... What's this?
What do you think it is?
No, we can't take this.
Why not?
No, this is too much. It's okay. Thank you.
No? So, this is actually my gift to you.
Really?
This will take care of any problems that you got. You know, this is what I do for a living. I like to give people and give back to the community and give back to people that, you know, that need the help. And your story really touched me. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna do something good, and I'm gonna give you this money. Like I said, you can buy a house actually with that amount. You can buy a house. You can be in a good neighborhood, a good school. That way, your daughter can keep continuing to be this, you know, A student, and you know, keep going up and up. And same for you as well. You can actually, you know, you can finally, for you and your husband, you can actually buy the documents that you need, everything that you need, so that way you guys can officially, you know, start a new life together and continue to the road of the pursuit of happiness, in other words.
This is too much. Thank you. This is gonna help us a lot.
It's not a problem. Good things happen to good people. And you know, I wanted to give this to y'all.
Thank you. I want to say thank you to her. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. With this, I can definitely fix my papers with this and be able to help her go to school and pay rent and get those documents that I need to be able to get my husband back. And it's a new start, and we're able to start again, right, honey? We're gonna be able to start again. But thank you so much for this. No one has ever done anything like this for us, and this is something amazing. And I hope you bless other people and bless you for doing this for us and helping our little family.
Of course.
Thank you so much.